Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to explain how to do tutorial 4. So let's me to share my screen. Okay, so first of all, you can access to the material in Big Data Moodle site. If you go to Moodle, you can go to lecture 4 and you will have access to all the materials here. So as usual, I always recommend it to in any session. I will repeat it, and you need to watch the lecture video. Please carefully watch the lecture video before joining to tutorial session. It's really important to know what is the topic and learn the topic, and then you will be able to practically practice the topic in the tutorial session. So the lecture is about Apache Peak and Hive. But in the tutorial, we just focus on the Hive queries with Cloudera. So let me to just take the tutorial document. Okay. In this tutorial, you will learn how to work with Apache Hive and how you can create like database, table, view in Hive. You will create some queries and see the results with HiveQL. And then one of the important queries in Hive is join query. So I have explained it in the lecture. So in this tutorial, we will also practically learn how to work with join queries, and we will see the results. Okay, as I explained in the previous week, you can submit your work. It's optional. So if you have any problem with submitting your work, like you have some I don't know, issue with your laptop, your PC, so please let your group tutor know. Actually, if this is good to submit your work because it show you the level of your engagement in this module. We will check the submissions, and of course, it's important for us to see who have submitted the work. So uh, for submission, like previous week, you need to take the screenshots whenever I have pointed and paste all the screenshots into a Word file and finally send your Word file, or you can convert it to PDF file and submit it. There is a link in Moodle that you can submit your work. And of course, you have time until the end of week, until Sunday, which is like 1st of November. Yes, you have time until 1st of November, 5 p.m. to submit your work. Okay, let's go and see what is this tutorial. First of all, the first exercise, you need to get ready for working with Hive in Cloudera. So as you remember, last week we worked with Apache Scoop in Cloudera. So you know how to run Cloudera and how you open Hive, because we have done it, but I quickly show you again. So you need to, first of all, you need to open VMware, and then if you have Cloudera from last week, I have done it at the moment. You need just to click on Cloudera and open it. That's it. If you don't have Cloudera here, which means you couldn't work with Cloudera last week. So this week you need to back to the previous tutorial, and I have explained how to download Cloudera and how to extract it and how to open it in VMware. So if you couldn't do it last week, please do it. Go to the tutorial tree and see how you need to how you can do it. And then finally, if you have done it, so you will have this option for Cloudera here. So you just need to click on this and start Cloudera. I have done it because it takes time to come up. So now the Cloudera is here, and we want to work with Hive, as you can see here. Here is Hive. I click on this. Okay, it's coming. Okay. Uh, if it's the first time that you are running Hive, you will be asked for entering username and password, which is Cloudera and Cloudera. I have explained it in the last tutorial. If it's not the first time that you're opening Hive, of course, you don't need to enter username and password, and it comes directly to Hive. Okay, by default, it's open the Impala editor, but we want to work with Hive editor. Click on Query Editor and select Hive. So this is Hive editor. Okay, so now we are ready to practice our queries. So you can see I have some queries, this is the history of queries that I have run before. You don't have this because it's the first time that you wanted to do it. But anyway, if you want, you can clear the query history like what I did. And then, or if you can keep it if you want. Okay, so now we have done the first part, exercise 2. Step 1, we want to create a database and table. Okay, that's easy. I have explained these commands, what they are, and what the meaning of each query. So I'm not going to explain every single one here. Okay, the first of all, we're going to create a database with the name of UserDB. We will type the query here and just click on execute, or you can write, or you can press Control Enter or click on this icon. Just wait. Oh, the reason is because I have created UserDB before. You can see here I have UserDB. So, but you don't get this error because it's the first time that you're going to create it. So I don't need to do it because I have done it. So I can change it to another name, or I don't just know that it's create a user DB. You can see my user DB here. Now I'm going to use the user DB. So for using user DB, for using my database, I can, as you can see in the material, you can write user DB, use user DB, which is your database that you have created, or you can simply select it from here. Can you see one of the database is with the name of default, and another database that we have created is UserDB. You can you can select your database simply from here, or you can type, as you can see here, use UserDB and run it. You can see when a query is running successfully, you can see this keyword success here, which means your query has been run successfully. Okay, now we have selected UserDB and we want to create table. So this is, just imagine we want to create a table with the following fields. From the lecture, you can see in the lecture, I have explained it. When you want to load some data from a file, you need to first create a table and then load files to the table. So now we want to create table and then we want to load data from a file to this table. Okay, so I'm not going to, okay, I'm going to create this table. Actually, I have created before. I have it in my database. Okay, you can delete this one, or you can just go to the next line. And okay, I'm going to change the name of the table here. You don't need to do it. I'm doing this because I have this table. Okay, So, and run it. Okay, succeed. So, which means the table has been created. Now I'm going to load data from a file to this table. So what is this? Okay, you can see I have a sample text file in Moodle, and this sample text file have some data. I'm going to transfer to load the data from this file into the table that I have created through this command. So before I write the command, I need to download this file. So go to Moodle. Okay, I will back to Moodle from here. You can see in lecture 4, there is folder sample data. If you click on this, then you can see 3 different files here: sample, orders, customers. They are the files that we are using in this tutorial. In this step, we are using sample. So you can download the folder. Okay. And you can extract it. Okay. So now you can simply drag and drop into the desktop. Okay. I have done it before. You can see my files are here, but I'm going to just to show you how to do. Just come here and drag and drop it here. That's it. Simply. Okay. I have it at the moment. You can drag and drop all of them, because in this step we need just sample, but we will use as customers and order in the last step. Okay. So this is how you can transfer sample to the desktop of Cloudera. Now we will back to the, okay, back here. So let's see the tutorial again. Okay, I can use this one. Okay. So download sample text file from Moodle and put it in desktop. We did it. Now we want to load data from sample text to our table. So as I said, you can go to the next line and write it, or you can delete the previous one and just load it here. Okay. This command, this load the data from local input, which means it's in our system. So this is from desktop Cloudera, and put it in employee. Okay, in my case it's employee 1. So I have changed it anyway. Well, I can keep employee because it's our right. Anyway, okay, I will run it. Okay, succeed. This means the data has been transferred to employee. Now I'm going to know if it has been transferred properly or not. So you can just write a simple query, select all data from your table. Okay. Yes, you can see this information here. So this is the first screenshot that you need to take and put it in the Word file. So for taking a screenshot, you need just click on the top, sorry, on the main screen, and just click on print screen, and then paste it into the Word file. You can crop it, or you can put the whole screenshot. It's up to you. Okay. This is the first query that we have done. So we could see all the data in the employee file, the data that we've transferred. Now we want to alter table to add a new column. Why? Because we want to practice this query. Okay, so I'm not going to go line by line. It's exercise 3. You will practice more queries for retrieving information, for creating view, and then finally join queries. I have explained all these queries in the lecture slide. Please watch the video, and you can see for the last step, which is join queries, we are using customer and orders files, which we downloaded before and transfer it to the desktop. So you need just to create new tables for them and load the data, and then finally practice the query join queries. Okay, so finally you will have 11 screenshot in your Word file, and then you can submit it. Step 4 is just some additional exercise explaining uh, just for more exercise. You can be creative and make more queries. You can use Hive function. As you can see, there are some Hive function like aggregate, like date, sum, min, max. There are some Hive function that you can use them and make more queries. There are some general examples here you can use and be creative to make more queries. Of course, this is optional, the last step. Thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, I had a few questions about how, when you finish your work, how you can close Cloudera. Okay, you can close it here, and of course, you can shut down the system from here. From in the up, you can see system shutdown. Okay, and then shut down. That's it. Like when you shut down your machine. Okay. Uh, thank you so much for watching this video, and we will be available to answer your questions.